Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. So it's another update video today when in regards to my Atelier at Home series, which is basically me doing classical drawing and painting training on my own at home. So yeah, I'm gonna go through the drawings first and then go into oil paintings, which is usually how I do this this update. So for today, no watercolor or anything like that. So it's basically back to what I've been doing earlier in the series, which is drawings and then oil paintings. And when it comes to drawings, because I've stopped doing the bark for now, but I am doing the Vanderpoel study. So yeah, so I'm gonna go through that first and show you guys what I've been up to in regards to that. So this is a book. And since the last update, so these are the ones I have done. So this is the last one I did for the last update. So now these are the ones I finished. Wait, did I do, was this from the last? I can't remember now. Okay. Oh yes, okay, so I remember now the last update I did, it's been so long. So in that update I was talking about how my family ended up getting COVID and I was the last one who hasn't gotten it, but I did eventually get it. I was the last one in my family to get it. So during that time when I was in isolation, I couldn't really do much because even though we had, like, the whole family had a mild case, my energy level was really down. But what I've been doing during that time was, aside from watching movies, I was doing the Vanderpoel. But like, yeah, no oil painting. So this one took me a few days, actually I think 2 or 3 days, but I really like how this turned out. And let me see if I can show you guys what I'm supposed to be copying. This was the face section, if I can find it. I think the head, yeah, so the head. So this is original, and this one, so a bigger version. But I feel like I got the likeness, so I'm happy how this one turned out. All right. Yeah, so when I was sick, yeah, all I could really do was this Vanderpoel studies, because like I've mentioned before, they don't take as long as the bar, because I really didn't want to stress out when I'm doing this. So this is the skeleton, I guess. Yep. So now we're doing the figure. Hope you guys can see. So usually, like, yeah, something like this simple I would just do in one day, like that, right? So and then bigger pieces like this would usually take me 2 or 3 days. Even though this one's pretty simple, I think this one did only take me 1 day as well, because this is a basic structure right there. Yeah, it's been a while since I did the update, so there's quite a few. I've done a few of these Vanderpoel studies. So now we're in the trunk section. All right, and that's the last page in that one. And then I actually started a new book. And this is the last page I've done so far. Yeah, I find this Vanderpoel really helpful, and after doing the Varg, I feel like, yeah, that's the next, doing the Vanderpoel is the next step to that. But I might go back to doing Varg soon, because I've just been inspired again lately to go into that. Like, I've been flipping through the books again, so I might be doing that again. But for sure, the human figure, this one, like I said, my goal is to finish the whole book by the end of the year. So I think I might get there, because I'm already in the trunk section, like I said. Yeah. And then what's after the trunk is the trunk, back, and hips. Okay, so now we are gonna go into the oil paintings. Okay, so now going into oil paintings. These 3 oil paintings I've done since the last update, they're all one subject, and I'll explain why it's just one subject. So I don't know if you guys have seen, I did a video, I think 2 previous uploads, where I talk about the digital versus oil painting. And what I did for that video, I did waves in the digital format and then oil painting format. And what happened was, after I did that I actually did that video, I think just when I was recovering from COVID, so but not fully recovered, I don't think. Yeah, anyways, so what happened was, doing those paintings really inspired me to do more paintings of waves, but in the oil painting format. So that's what ended up happening, and that's how I ended up with 3 oil paintings of waves. And they're not really, I would call, original, because they're based on they're actually studies. Okay, so you know what, I'll just show you the first one. The first one is a painting I've done previously, like a few years ago, and it's based on a course in creatureartteacher.com, which Aaron Blaze owns, and he does a lot of lessons there. But this particular course was taught by Ronnie Williford, and it's called Painting in the Field. And there he did like paintings of like clouds and just sceneries outside, like plein air painting. So he did one with waves, and I did that previously, and I gave that painting to, I think, my sister or sister-in-law. So I decided to do that lesson again, and I'll show you guys while I'm talking anyway, like me doing the actual painting. But I will start off by showing the finished. When I originally did this, it was in a smaller canvas, but this one I did in this one, which is, I think, a 16, is this a 16 by 20? I can't remember now. Yeah, so this is it. And I'll show the process video here now. So yeah, so all in all, I'm happy how this turned out. I think, I don't know if I can find a picture of the original painting that I did a few years back, but anyways, I'm happy how this one turned out better than that one. Although my problem with this one is this part here, it looks too uniform, like the foam, right? Like the way it goes is like, ugh. That's the only part I'm not really happy about, but otherwise I'm happy with the color and the sky and the movement, I guess. So yeah. And the next 2 oil paintings are studies of Jeremy Mann's plein air paintings. And I know it's kind of stupid to do a study of a plein air painting, because the whole point of doing plein air painting is that, you know, it's quick and you do it outside, you know, and it's like it's almost like a journal entry. That's how I always see plein air paintings, you know, of what you've experienced, but instead of writing about it, you do a painting of it. So, but that's what I did, because this plein air paintings of waves that Jeremy Mann did, I really, really, really love. So I will show you guys the first one. Okay, this is the first one that I did, that I tried to do a study of. And this is the finished painting. So not exact, wait, is this the one? Yes, okay, sorry. So as you can see, technically I kind of tried to do like a color study, but look at the difference, right? This is more blue than this one. But overall, I'm happy to how this turned out, because with waves, doing the study of the waves, I really just wanted to get the movement of, you know, like get the sense of that movement of the water, because I'm hoping doing the studies will help me when I go out there, because, you know, I mean, summer's coming, so I'm hoping to get out more and do plein air paintings. And waves is something I'm really kind of obsessed about right now, and also clouds, so we'll see how that one goes. But yeah, so I like how this one turned out, although like I said, not exactly the same, but okay, I'm happy how this turned out. And then the next one is another Jeremy Mann study. I'll link to his website below so you guys can see samples of some of his work. But I've done 2 videos as well of me flipping through his book, so I will link to that below as well. And then the last one I literally just finished a study of this one. And it's this one right here. I hope you guys can see really clear. And where is the finished painting? So right here is the finished painting. So yeah, bigger than the actual study. But like I said, see the color again is not exactly the same. His is more blue, but mine turned out a lot greener. But like the previous one, I was really hoping more for like getting the movement of the water, because I find before that was really such a hard thing for me to capture, like when I'm out there, because of the constant movement of the water. I was finding it really hard to kind of simplify everything. But I'm hoping doing this studies will help me be more. Wait, am I showing it the right painting? Yes, yeah. Okay, so one thing I really learned about doing this is like doing the color of the beach, like the sand, right? Like I think for this one, previously I would just use like yellow ochre and then maybe darken it a bit with raw umber. But really doing the sand, it's a lot of colors that you actually have to put in there, because there's also the reflection of the sky in the water too, and then there's a bit of the sand that you can see underneath this part right here. Is that the part? Yeah. So I tried to capture that here. I mean, obviously it's not perfect, but I'm happy again for a study. I think this turned out okay. All right, and that is about it for today's update. Yeah, so it's good. Before, I previously mentioned that I kind of lost some of my mojo doing oil paintings, but I'm glad to say it's slowly coming back, and I'm feeling more inspired. And hopefully, like I said, I can get out there and do plein air paintings when it gets really hot and nice outside. All right, and that is about it. As always, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. I appreciate every comment I get, and really thank you to all of you who take the time to watch my videos. I know some of them are not the best, you know, but you know, I try to be honest with what I share here. Like, I show you guys the successes and the failures, because you know, that's what learning about art is. You know, it's always like an up and down journey, right? So sorry. Okay, so that's it. Thank you, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.